What's up, guys? Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're actually launching another brand new series. I don't know which one I'm launching first, so if I said another and I haven't launched the other one yet, this is the first one we're launching. And I just gave away the other series. But this series is called Mondays Matter. Your Monday doesn't have to suck. So let's get into it. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the XVLN Hideout. My name is Ghost, and if you've never been here before, I'm so glad you're here, especially for the beginning of this new series. This new series called Mondays Matter is very intentional, and you're gonna see the play on this in a second. I almost couldn't say that for a second. The play on this is that people always have people always have sutsa. A lot of times people have such a negative connotation when it comes to Mondays. Why Mondays suck. On Sunday nights, they don't even want to think about it because a lot of people start work on their Monday and they're off on Friday. That's why it's thank God it's Friday and today's Monday, so Monday has to be terrible. But I want to tell you guys that it doesn't have to suck and it doesn't have to be terrible. This is a channel where we talk about the games we play, the lives we live, and how we can help each other create experiences that make each day better than the next, better than yesterday, one stream at a time, one day at a time. And this series is gonna go into a completely different aspect. We're gonna be changing our perspective so in turn we can change our lives. I'm gonna use myself as an example first. I'm a server at a restaurant full-time. That is my job besides doing streaming and content creation. But I wanted to talk about it because I have to deal with people on a constant basis. I'm in a very busy restaurant, so a lot of the time people are waiting up to like 2.5 hours to eat, which means by the time they get to me, they're upset. They're hungry. You know how you are when you haven't eaten. You know how I am. I'm the same exact way. I don't want to deal with anybody. I just want food, and that's it. So people could be mean, people could act like idiots, people could be demeaning to your character, but at the end of the day, you choose how you react. And that's just the truth. I know we don't like to hear that truth. Even myself, when I'm very, very upset, I don't like to think about the fact that it's my fault that I'm actually in this mood because it's their fault. They're the ones who came at me and acted a certain way. But I wanted to talk about living intentional and if we can change our perspective to maybe not worry about Mondays as the worst day. What if we change our perspective so that Monday was just another day to thrive and we weren't all looking forward to Friday, missing the whole week worth of opportunity for us to do things that we love doing. Now, if you're working a job that you hate, I recommend that you don't work that job anymore. You find a way to do what you love doing. You find a way to do something you're at least somewhat passionate about. But if you have to work that job while you do the passionate thing on the side, then that's completely fine. A lot of us have to do that stuff. But at the same time, don't not do what you're passionate about on the side, or else you'll always be working the job you hate for the rest of your life. And maybe not just Mondays will suck, but every day will suck because you're working in a place that is not what's the word? Oh my gosh, what is the word? You're working in a place that is destroying you. That's the word. A place that is literally crushing your spirit, and every single time you have a shift, you dread going in. We don't want that to be the case, but we're gonna change our perspective. We're gonna be intentional. Before I go to work, I think to myself, I'm gonna be in a good mood. You're not gonna make me not in a bad mood. Your bad attitude isn't gonna rub off on me. My good attitude might rub off on you and you might have an amazing day because of me, but I'm not gonna have a terrible day because of you. And that is the truth. You have to be very intentional because if we're just tossed around like the wind, like those bad attitudes make us have a bad attitude and a good thing happens and then we're in a good mood and we're just to and fro, back and forth, you don't wanna live like that anyway because it's very unpredictable and you're gonna be stressed out because your emotions are gonna be all over the place and you're not gonna be grounded. We wanna be grounded, we wanna be intentional, and we wanna think to ourselves, this is the thoughts that I have before I go to work. I'm gonna have a great attitude. I'm gonna serve these people like they've never been served before, and because of that, I'm gonna make a ton of money. One of the main reasons why I have a good attitude is because if I have a good attitude, I'm gonna make more money, and I'm at work to make money. I'm not at work to make friends. I have friends at work, but I'm not there to make friends. Does that make sense? So I'm making money at my job right now to do things I'm passionate about on the side so that maybe one day, by maybe I mean I'm going to, because that is what I'm deciding right here actually. I'll decide right now in this video. I'm going to do content creation full time. And for me to do that, I have to have an amazing attitude at my other job so I don't hate my life certain days of the week and then love my life when I'm doing this. That's gonna affect my family, that's gonna affect my friends, that's gonna affect all the people in my sphere, because my bad attitude, my vibes are gonna be pouring out and overflowing into their lives, making it really hard for them to be happy. It's gonna make it so that everybody has to be intentional around me, or people are just gonna avoid me altogether because I just have a bad attitude. So we have to be intentional. We have to think to ourselves, this is going to change. I'm gonna do something that I love doing, and the thing is there's always gonna be people that are against you, but those people, their opinion, the value they're bringing to you, that doesn't matter. Sure, you can still love them as friends, sure, you can still love them as family, but you need to understand that the things that you decide that you're gonna do for yourself, you're the only one that is gonna be doing that thing. So you cannot base it off of other people's opinions they have of you. You can't base it off of other people's ideas. Most of the people who have the biggest opinions aren't doing anything with their lives. And we need to realize that, and it's not offensive towards them. I'm not like hating them for it, but just because those people don't like where they're at, doesn't mean I have to sit and not like where I'm at. We have to be intentional. We have to change our perspective, and Mondays can actually be such an amazing day. Now, as you're listening to me say this, you're probably thinking to yourself, man, he's saying this, but it's not as easy as he thinks. There's so many different variables, there's so many different situations you guys are in, but that's why I wanted to start this series, because I want to change our minds together. I want to better myself better than yesterday. I want you guys to better yourselves better than yesterday. We can hold each other accountable. And so I really just wanted to start off the first episode of this new series like this. I want to talk about being intentional. I want to talk about you guys can do whatever you set your mind to. Nobody can stop you. That's what I wanted to say. Like, literally nobody can stop you. You can grind, you can hustle, you can network, you could do all of the things that mean making it, and you can do it literally without anybody else. Now, it helps when you have a team, it helps when you have a support system, but you can't rely on other people to make things happen. Sometimes those other people will come later in the grind. They'll come later once they see that you're actually doing something or sticking with it or being consistent, right? Consistency is key. So if you just continue to push forward, I know you guys will succeed. I know you guys will make it. I believe in you guys. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here for the very first episode. Please let me know down in the comments what you think of this. If you want to see more, if you don't really like it that much, get back to the gaming and streaming content. Let me know. I would love feedback from you guys, positive or negative. If you guys feel like you got something out of this video, if it ministered to you in some sort of way, feel free to subscribe to the channel and click the little bell so you can be notified when these videos go live. I just appreciate you guys for coming and hanging out with me. We also stream on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, so you can check Twitter or Discord. All the links will be down below, and you guys can come hang out in the stream. We could talk about more of this stuff. We could talk about maybe the ruts you guys are in, maybe the situation you're in, and we can try to figure out a plan together, because more minds is just gonna make the load lighter. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys are very blessed. I hope you have an amazing night or day, depending on where you're at in the world. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.